Hey everyone, let me show you what's going on here in the garden this year. I have some of the stuff, but everything is starting to grow now because I'm in zone 6A and our winters are very long. Also, it's been raining like crazy. Last year we had a drought. This year it's been raining double, so that's not good as well. I have my garlic here, it's ready to harvest. I'll probably be doing another video in about a couple weeks harvesting the garlic, and I'll show you. Here's in this little square here I have my beets. They're beautiful red beets. Most people are planting their potato now in this area. I did plant these potatoes back in April, kind of before time, but I noticed that even though with cold temperatures potato do well planting them in late April. So by July, next month, by the end of July, I'll have potatoes already to harvest. The lettuces and kale, that like cold temperatures, so I didn't have a problem planting some seeds 2 months ago, and they're beautiful. This is arugula. I think it's endive, I don't know, some type of lettuce here. Also, there's 2 rows of corn, and in the middle there squash and pumpkin that I planted. Right here, see, there's a squash plant, and right next to me a beautiful sunflower. I planted all my seeds from last year in the garden, so we're gonna have a lot of sunflowers. See this? All these are sunflowers. Look, beautiful ladybug there, beautiful. All this section here is gonna be sunflowers right next to the fence. I decided to do that, and we have some squash here as well. Like over here, you see this plant here? That's a squash. That's a squash next to the sunflower. I try to imitate nature and put everything kind of together this year to see what happens. Every year I experiment. Here's another pumpkin. That's probably a green zucchini, not a pumpkin. And here, all this section here is broccoli and cabbage. These are my broccoli plants. All this is cabbage here. Beautiful leaves. I love cabbage. So good for your tummy and to make sauerkraut. Look at that. I planted a lot, but I'm excited, very excited. See, all cabbage. And here my peppers. My peppers have suffered the most with all that rain and all that cold. I think I planted them too early, but they will survive. I've seen new leaves. These are my cachucha peppers, and these are other peppers here, the long red ones. I never remember their name, but as you see, the old leaves have died and new leaves are coming, so that's exciting. Every time you see this on a plant, a small plant, that means it's surviving and it's gonna grow without a problem. Now here I got more sunflowers on this side, and my idea was to plant sunflowers on one side for shade and tomatoes on the other side. This is a volunteer potato here. I got volunteer plants everywhere. So here are my tomato plants. I have like 3 or 4 varieties. This one is giving a flower. It's too early to give flowers, so let's get that away. That way it concentrates in growing, not giving, flowers. This one I thought it was gonna die at the beginning. Look at the stem, it's so skinny, but look, they're very resilient. Tomatoes always survive most of the time, so no matter what. Yeah, they're doing good. Look at this one. They're still very, very small compared to other places, but it's because of the weather. It's been very, very cold. I got more tomatoes here. So this one looks better. Yeah, this one looks better. Remember, I haven't fertilized my plants. This is just all natural, guys. All natural from the good ground. You see under it? And it's full of worms. So that's a good thing. More tomatoes. I have like 15 tomato plants. Here's another volunteer sunflower, and this row in the middle all the way to the end, it's beans, bush beans that I planted. I direct sow the seeds of these cucumbers. See? And they're coming along. So hopefully they're not gonna get eaten by ants. See? They continue next to the trellis. That way they can go onto the trellis. One here, two there. And these are a little bit bigger. I transplant these ones. See? This one is giving me flowers, and I don't want any flowers yet. Just want the plant to grow. That was a female flower. Incredible. The flower had a fruit in it. So this one, I don't want flowers. I want the plant to grow. There's 3 more there, still small. Here at the end, I have 3 more tomato plants. Here we have the eggplants. The eggplants have been suffering a lot from flea beetles. It's very difficult to succeed with the eggplants, but I did in the past. I keep planting if they die, if I could find the seedlings, or I spray them with neem oil. But the flea beetles will get to it. The key is that if the plant grows faster than the damage caused by the flea beetles, it will survive, because they will eat some of the eggplant no matter what. See, they're all damaged with little holes. This one's here, this one's, they look terrible, but they get better. It's amazing. Look at this lettuce here. So fresh and green. Beautiful. That's in between some of the eggplants. It's a mess here, guys. Once everything starts growing big, you'll see. I have some kale here. I don't know if I showed you the kale already. I think I did. There. You cut all the leaves you want, make your salad. I want you to see this. Our dog, Oreo, he passed 5 years ago, and we put this little grave here for him, and I planted this dwarf rose plant that a good friend gave to me, and it's opening this year. It's giving me new buttons and flowers this year. I'm so excited, so beautiful. We have the marigolds, the classic marigolds here in this area. I planted spearmint and peppermint that it grows every year. Here's some oregano, and over here that's oregano too. It's a different type of oregano. Wait a minute, that one is the oregano over there. Check out this one's. It's like little bells. So stunning. The bottom ones died down already, but you know, they're growing new ones. It makes me so happy to see flowers, but it's kind of empty now. Oh, this was basil, but it's not doing very good. It's not very happy. Insects are getting to it. They say that basil will repel insects. Look, insects are on the basil. Just want to show you, give you a quick idea what's going on. Not much, because it's just the beginning.